RaRe Ka Maai Mystics, and today is Soul Day, baby. Although I feel that the soul might not be out for another few days in London. We got some rain forecasted. It's just a damn shame because I was out in my halter neck yesterday feeling myself. I was like, yes, let's get these damn colds and get my browning even browner. And now we're gonna just be a bit more subtle, and don't worry though, because it will be coming back around and I'll be ready for that. Anyways, today's the 22nd of the 4th, 2018, and that is a 10 resonating day. And as of now, you're going to see that I'm not whittling down all the numbers. I do sometimes whittle down the master number just to give you the two different sides of it, the higher vibration and lower vibration, but the 10 specifically no longer, because it has a special message. And yes, the master numbers don't usually get whittled down anyways, but I like to express both sides. Today is the 22nd, which is a master number. And that master number is all about visionary, being a visionary. It's a higher vibration of the 4. The 4 being, building, structuring foundations for the micro level. The 22 is all of that that 4 encompasses, but for the macro level. So if you're building for yourself, you're thinking about, you want to lay down a good foundation for this new enterprise or my family, where the 22 is looking like you want to build a solid foundation, institute even for humanity, for students in this whole area, or for the collective human consciousness. That's the vibe on this day. And again, it is the 4th month still, and again we have officially entered into Aries season, and Aries is exalted when it's in the soul range, the soul being the sun. Soul is the ancient name, was the name first given to the sun, and of course is soul synonymous to the soul because sun is the soul of the universe. It is what gives us life and that emanates us. Likewise, that's why I always say it's so important to get those soul codes, because it attunes to your higher self, your purpose, your mission, and a lot more. And we're going to do a separate segment on that, so watch out. Okay, and again, we're in a 2018 year. It's that 11 year. So it's all about getting those download codes, because in that there are intuitive guidance that serves you and you alone, and it's going to serve you not just for yourself but for the collective. And it's you purposefully that's going to get these codes, but it's you purposefully that can make that move, to envision what it is necessary to keep moving. And again, this 10 number is very auspicious because the 10 is signifying the inner standing that spirit is first and matter is after. And today the moon is in Cancer, so we're going to be looking at our emotions, our nurturing, and our grand rising, blessed rising, hold on. The moon is in Cancer, yes, but also Pluto's going retrograde. And you know what that means, y'all? Pluto going retrograde is synonymous to Cancer, because, let's see, darling. Pluto going retrograde is synonymous to Cancer because Cancer also deals with the past, and so does Pluto. Pluto deals with the past lives, past understanding, but it's a very deep-seated past understanding, and usually we don't even realize that we have these things planted subconsciously in our minds. And Pluto, hold on please. Pluto is there very far away from Earth, but still very effective, and it affects collective. One was in the middle of recording. It affects us collectively, not just individually, but individually how it affects us is very deep seated, and a lot of the times it is something that we have carried from past lives, or something that we have carried throughout our whole lifetime, even no matter how old you are. If you're a young person, it's going to be something that's been holding you for eons. many lifetimes. And if you're an older person, usually, and it doesn't really matter whether you're old or new, it can, like, these feelings that you have, these deep-seated feelings that you have, is going to be something that has been going on for you a long time, whether in this life, in past lives, young or old, whatever. And these feelings right now, because Pluto is retrograde in Sagittarius, okay, it's about the higher knowing, higher mind, the spirituality of things, the truth of the matter, the truth of spirit first and matter after. Okay, so that's what Pluto's going to be looking at. And Pluto's all about transitions, transformations, like those big major transitions and transformation. That's why it's so auspicious that it is on the 22nd, because again, 22nd rules the collective. Okay, it's the higher consciousness of let's say the human consciousness, not just the individual. It's the understanding of that interdependency that we have. And again, it falling on the 10 vibration is showing us that it's about this new earth. Moving into this new paradigm of earth that we're moving into, that we have to understand that spirit is first and matter is after, and we have to heal those hurts. Okay, that's seated from so long ago. Those pastors that told us, no, I am the God, or God tells me the answers, not to you. We have to heal the fact that we have sequestered our power for so long because we've been given indoctrination. We have to heal those past where we've been, what's that word? We've been like, you know, when the witch hunts, the Salem witch hunts, I remember I studied that, where, you know, because you knew some herbology, because you were attuned to nature and knew how to make things work for you, because you were attuned to nature, you knew how to, that made you a witch, and that made you a negativism or something. We have to heal all those past lives hurts that's got us thinking that being a witch is a bad thing, because being a witch is not a bad thing at all. Being a witch is all about knowing the cycles of nature and working it, okay, to grant your wishes, to give you what you need, what you want, okay? And we must never stray from that. And again, Pluto retrograde is here to help us reflect on those deep-seated subconscious feelings and thoughts that we've had in this life and past lives, in regards to our spirituality, understanding what spirituality means, you know, your higher truth, your highest truth. And it being in Cancer, it's about the past, it's about the emotions, it's what triggers you. And it's telling you, it's in retrograde, it's telling you it's time to reshape, rethink, redo, clear up that ish. Okay, anything that's holding you back in regards to understanding spirituality, understanding your higher truth, expanding in regards to your past lives. And it doesn't you don't have to know that it's a past life. You feel it. What's deep seated in you that you know you need to transform and transition to go to the next phase in life in regards to Sagittarius energy. And if you look up Sagittarius energy, it's more than the spirituality. It's about truth. It's about traveling. It's about expanding, you know. It's about higher wisdom, higher knowing, higher being. That's what resonates a lot with me in Sagittarius. But you can look at the Sagittarius sign and delve into that and see for yourself, pinpoint. If you don't know how it falls in your natal chart, then pinpoint at the Sagittarius energy and check what you can work and what you need to work and what resonates with you to work. Okay, so enjoy this time. Give thanks. And for today's message, yes, that's it, baby. Today's message is opportunity, introspective, imagination for the angels. And we have opportunity says, I am ready for all opportunities. I.e., be ready for this opportunity that's coming, that's helping you to check your isms so you can move forward. Yes. So you can move forward, okay, in a better steed. Because these things, although it's deep-seated in the back of I was still recording. I'm trying to speak over so you all just don't get on this. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. It's early morning here. And yes, it's about, because although sometimes we don't even realize there is a schism or things, because it's so deep seated, and as we go on the day to day hustle and bustle, we don't realize that it is effective and it's blocking us. And it's about time we seize the opportunities that are around us. You know, you're welcome, baby. Go ahead, pick it up. And this is synonymous to being open to new beginnings. You know, I am ready for all opportunities that come to me, because opportunities are in new ways of doing things, new ways of being, new beginnings. Okay, so be ready and open to this. You know, it's good to be, and again, it's going retrograde, so it's about the introspective. It's about going within, checking, rechecking, revisiting. You know, whether you have to refuel it. Sometimes, you know, we have come from a very deep spiritual life path or past life, and then in this life we have cultivated that or halted it in a way, because we grew up in a family that is very religious. And it's about realizing that, because in everyday life you get these little nuances that's telling you, this religious thing is a bit off for me, but I'm still riding with it because my family says it's cool. And it's like, if you already feel that you felt that so many times, you know it's not actually the way. So don't elude yourself. Okay, don't fool yourself. You know, be ready for all the opportunities that are abound. Okay, and it starts by you going within, as always. You know, to really check what is what, taking time, because these planetary alignments are very, especially the one with Pluto, is it's very subtle, but it's felt. Okay, as subtle as it is, because it's very far away, it's felt, and it's felt by all of us. But still, sometimes you may feel like, oh, this ain't really doing me much. But leave it a few days and you'll see. Okay, and then we have imagination, and the affirmation is, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. Again, imagination is that visionary, that envisioning, that 22 energy, envisioning the greatest outcome. Remember, the Pluto does work on a collective energy, the collective subconscious, and it's all about transformations and transition changes, like these big ones, the ones that it's going to be like, you know, I used to be a head boy at the church, and now I am a yogi. You know, that kind of stuff. Those are big moves, big changes, and it's going to be felt and seen by the collective. It's not just going to be, I mean, and a collective could be your congregation alone. But if it's your truth, you have to do it. You have to do it. You're going to be supported when you do it. You might feel like you're being ridiculed for a minute, but it only will be a minute. And remember, this too shall pass. These things don't last long. When it's for your highest good, it will always be for your highest good. Okay, and you always turn out for your highest good. And remember, you have to picture it, because if you think, oh, I can't do this because they're going to think I'm this and think I'm that, you can manifest that. So if you picture it, if you imagine it for your highest good, then it shall be. And we have introspection, and the affirmation is, I claim time and space. You don't want it? No. Okay, baby, I need quiet though. I need recording. I claim time and space for myself. Again, like going within, so you can know that you are getting the right codes, and that, I mean, it's not far. If you go within, if you take your time, you stay fluid, you drink your water, you know, you ground yourself, you look for your higher self, you loving on thyself, you know, not getting to know thyself and striving to be your unique higher self. Look, you will be where you're supposed to be, no matter what society is telling you, especially when it's telling you otherwise. Listen to your innate guidance. You know, take time to receive those guidance. Stay light, stay grounded, stay fluid, drink a lot of water. Okay, so you can get those right codes. And underneath the deck, we have detachment, inner standing, which is overstanding, and synchronicities. Wow, again, detachment. And you know, Pluto does help us with our detachment. It tells us, like, this is not really serving me. Somewhat like Saturn. It's actually seen as an asteroid at times, but it comes as a message for you to realize that, you know, the more detached you can be, you know, that the more the lighter you are, then the more free you are. Like, detach yourself from social grounds and these bodies, religious sects that make you feel like, you know, you ain't enough, that you always have to look for somebody else to give you the guidance. That's not correct. Inner standing is what it's about. You know, go within and understand, understand who you are, why you came to be. You know, the affirmation is, I seek an understanding of myself and my life. It's about loving thyself first. In loving thyself first, you naturally want to get to know who you are, why you are, how you are. Not from a surface level, from a real deep-seated level. Again, the subconscious, again, that Plutonian energy. Okay, and then we have detachment. The affirmation is, I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. Boom, there you go. You don't have to hang on to anything, not even family, because sometimes we come into our family, we are born into families just because we are different and we are here to do different works than they, and they are our biggest challenges because they are the ones closest to us. So we feel away when we have to detach and we have to like disagree and all of these things. But it's for you to own your power. And I just had a really like profound dream before I woke, and it was like, yeah, it's just realizing that even family, you really have to detach and let go, because they, especially when you come into this life to be a complete different, they might not understand, and they can make you go through things that's crazy if you stick to it just because of the title. You have to know when to let go. Okay, and detaching doesn't mean severing. Detaching doesn't mean severing. It just means moving away and not giving your power away. Okay, and then we have synchronicities. And affirmation is, all things happen in perfect timing. There you go. This is the perfect time. Like I said, it's a great alignment for the moon being in Cancer today, it being a 22, moon being in Cancer, because it relates to the past and your emotions and those feelings that you have. And the feelings are not usually seen, they're felt, right? So it's a subconscious thing. And then it's on the 4 vibration, which is the lower vibration of that 22. The 22 is the macro level of looking at things. It's the collective energy, which Pluto also governs the collective energy. Each individual also deep-seated, but when you can see it in a collective, then you can feel it and deal with it a lot clearer. Okay, and again, it's a number 10. It's a auspicious number that is talking about you owning your power, the alpha and omega, the understanding that spirit is first and matter is after, and we need both. Okay, we need to balance both to move forward. Synchronicities are all abound, and you have to check them and realize that, yeah, this is divine timing. Okay, and then we have 57, 12, which is a 3, and again, it 3 is all about the creative power, that trinity, you know, the communions, the communication. Okay, it's magic. Number 3, you can make great magic with it, because creating is magic. When you can get it from your ethers, when you get from your imagination, and you be able to bring it into fruition, that is a magical aspect of you. Okay, and it reads, my true success is measured by my alignment. Yes, if you align yourself to your highest good, okay, and that's what's really successful, because you can have those momentary successes, then futile successes. And I say futile, things that are successive in the mundane world or in society's world. But what's truly successful for you is you being on your purpose and you being in alignment with your higher self. Okay, never to forget that. And we have this one here, number 42, which is the 6, sorry. Where did I get it from? Okay, 8 being that eternal infinity. Okay, and it should you know what, that's Plutonian energy as well, because it's that cyclic, it's that ongoing, it's that needed growth, understanding the eternal, everlasting aspects of life. Okay, and it reads, should I leave or should I stay? And this card talks about relationships. Of course, all the vortex messages talk about relationships, the one with yourself, your vortex, your reality, and everybody in it. And it's talking about, should I leave or should I stay? I.e., someone's thinking about a relationship that they are wanting. Pardon? What's that?
My own children.
Your own children?
Yeah.
It might be in your toy box.
No, it's not in my toy box.
Then check in the, what's that one called? It's in the cot. Should I leave or should I stay? Well, that's up to you. Like, ask yourself before you leave or before you decide to stay, is this working for me? Is this my highest good? And of course, you have to take time, go within introspection, okay? And never to miss out on opportunities that are coming about because of this question that you're asking, or this relationship that you're asking about. You know, should I leave or should I stay? And I feel like this is like an institute or a collective group, or not necessarily a collective group, but a group setting where you're thinking, should I stay or should I go? This really don't really resonate with me. I don't really love it anymore. It's not really moving me like it once did. Should I leave or should I go? Should I leave or should I stay? That I said, should I? That you know what the answer is on my half. But you have to take time to realize that you don't want to leave something and then feel regret over it. But you know, if it's not really for your highest good, then there's no regret to be felt. Oh, those ones, okay, yeah. Your sister might have some. There's some on the floor. I had to hoover it. Amos, give him some of yours. You have, how you got so many, you only giving him 2. Don't do that. I need quiet. I'm in the middle of recording. Share, or else I'm going to have to take it off both of you. Close the door for me, please. Give some of yours. And come in and close the door. Ka, close the door. Thank you. Should I leave or should I stay? Let go of whatever that doesn't serve you. If you're even questioning it, okay, it's a reason to take time to figure out, why is it questionable? What makes you want to go? What makes you want to stay? What are the benefits? Weigh out the pros and cons. Again, is it serving you? Is it fulfilling you? Is it accelerating you? These are the questions you ask. Okay, and underneath the deck we have, my most important relationship is with my source. And again, this is why that when it comes to physical relationship, be it with family or be it with lovers and friends, like the most important relationship that you have to sustain is the one with yourself. And that's the one with your inner core, your source. Okay, and you have that source, so don't matter that whether you're in that relationship or not, your source will continue to grow and elevate you. And if you are in a relationship that is not growing or elevating you, it's cutting your source. Okay, and so you need to cut it out. Okay, and the 6th vibration is about what you value, and the higher vibration of looking at the 6 is like self-worth. Be worthy, and take note of what is worthy, and know that you are worthy. Okay, for the tarot message we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, the 6 of Pentacles again, and the 2 of Pentacles. And yesterday we had the 6 of Pentacles, but it's a different message today. Okay, we have here a foundation that's been built by a solid foundation, family, monetary funds. We have the family, the dogs, the house, the wine vineyard, and everything. However it works out for you, but the family structure has been built. Everybody is been family, okay? And you have this Empress situation here where there's an abundance in a new way of being, a new growth. Okay, there's something that is completely different to the foundation that's already been built in this home right here, or in this family structure. And the Empress comes in and she kind of shakes things up and makes you realize that there is an imbalance in this family situation here. Okay, there is an imbalance. Even though we have the scales here, there's an imbalance in this foundation that's already been built, okay? And you're having to look at it, and you're feeling indecisive about how you're going to go about it, because you want to build a stronger foundation, because you know that there is imbalances. And although you thought it was very concrete, that the Empress energy, okay, is showing you that there's more to it, there's more to life, okay? So that you're stuck in a topsy-turvy kind of mindset where you're thinking, is this the light or is this not the light? Like, is this Empress energy that I'm feeling for real or not? Like, because the Empress has shone a light on the imbalances in the family situation. Okay, it's showing you that there is other things at play. I.e., the Empress is showing you that spirits first and matters after. And this family situation here, this is a message I'm getting, it was based on religion. And the Empress is telling you now, like, check the cosmic, check the Trinity, check that the Trinity is not full. It's not real, the Trinity that you have there. There's no Holy Ghost. It's the divine feminine. You know? Okay, and it's left you like indecisive in this realm, not knowing how to move forward. Everything's a bit wavy right now. But with the truth, okay, with taking time to go within and check your emotions, you're going to come into a more level footing with the Emperor. Okay, Emperor is all about foundations and a strong foundation, and its lowest vibration is not what is coming into play right now. It's just showing you that you're going to be on your square like 110% once you can really delve into the truth. Okay, and check your emotions and don't allow your emotions to drive you back to what you know is seemingly incorrect or not full. With the understanding that the Empress is showing you, is bringing to light, okay, that there is deceit in this religious, how do you say, religious setting or whatever. You're gonna once you realize that it's not clear, there are some missing bits to it, you're gonna come into a much more level footing if you balance your emotions and check the truth. Like, but really check it. Go hard. Okay? Underneath the deck, we also have the Ace of Pentacles and Death. Okay? We have to put a death, and death is transformation, is transitioning, is changes to the deceit that was underlying this family dynamic or this corporation or this group setting. Because once you can do that, your alignment will be in its real abundance, and not a temporary one, not a half-hearted one, but a continuum. A continuum. Okay? And for love, we have retreat and new love again. Okay? The retreat card is talking about you being introspective, you're going within. You know, it's time to disconnect from the world. It's been time. I feel like a lot of you are really hanging on to things or situations that is really not serving you for your highest good, and it's about time that you take time with yourself to really tune into what is real within, and not just from what is real without. Because once you realize what is real within, you'll be able to manifest a reality that is in the best alignment for you. Which one is it? It says my true success is measured by my alignment, you know, and my most important relationship is with source. And again, it's asking, should I stay or should I go, or should I leave or should I stay? And it's about you going within. Okay, and finding out those questions for yourself, and know that there is a new love abound. If you're feeling like, oh, this relationship or this partnership, this group setting, like there's going to be something else that's going to be blissful for you once you can align yourself to your highest truth. Underneath the deck we have honeymoon and playfulness again, shoots, and let go of control issues. And it is safe for you to love. Imagine, it is safe for you to love. And we also have reconciliation. It's safe for you to love this new love that's coming through. But first of all, you have to let go of the control issues. Let go of the ones that are trying to control you and keep you in a certain way. And be playful and light. Okay, because in that you'll be able to get those download codes. Go and ground yourself. Go and, go within, go inside yourself. Go and play something that you wanted to play as a child, that you enjoyed playing as a child. And that honeymoon phase is for you. It's for you. It's you that needs to take the time away and love on thyself really wholeheartedly, because you're not loving yourself really and truly right now, because you're more pent up on what other people are thinking and saying and how they will act. And that's not loving thyself. That's being a detriment to yourself, because if those things that people are thinking and feeling and acting is not serving you, it's not going to be for your highest good, then it's not for you. It's not for you to worry about as well. Remember, imagine the outcomes to its highest good. And that is what you can create, and that is what will be your reality. Don't be fearful of nothing. And again, Pluto retrograde is going to be looking at things that we fear, because in holding on to things so tightly, in not being able to detach, is about you fearing letting go. Don't fear of letting go, because once you can let go, the new beginnings can come in. The opportunities that are right for you will come in. The opportunity that will come in for you is going to be more in alignment with you. And this is the Pentacles. It's about the earth realm, but also about the monies and the business and the work and all of that, and families and all the things that's in the earth realm, in the 3 to 4D, and yes, thank you, babies. Today is soul day, and it's an active physical day. Okay, and Sunday is all about reigniting your passions, your royalty. Where did that come from? But well, I know where it came from. And it's about you realizing your soul's purpose, and knowing that being joyful and being light is all about what the sun brings to us. And aromatherapy is frankincense, and the mineral therapy is gold. Okay, and gold, we have traces of gold within us because we are sun beings. That's why we talk about PowRa, and Ra is the sun. Okay, and for me personally, the soul resonates like very strongly with me. I was born in a Sunday as well, and it's just magnificent. But again, I've got a segment coming up for that. And the resonating colors is orange and white. Okay, so picture your reality in its vastness. What did you come here to be? What did you come here to do? How are you going to change this world? What did you come here to do? We all come here to change this world. We all come here to leave a footprint on this world. We don't come here to be mediocre. We don't come here just for the sake of it. We come here with a purpose. So let's fulfill that purpose. Okay? That's what the soul's all about. The soul is here to be fulfilled. And it's about you being uniquely yourself, because we all come from the soul. And we all have our individual part of the soul, be it good, bad, or indifferent. Because you can be, but obviously it's always good to be light, because you can come here with many issues and isms and schisms. But remember, you have the power to recreate these things. And once you know that, then we're all going to be in a more level footing. And again, Pluto retrograde is about the collective, and it's being in Sagittarius. It's so important. And it being a 10 resonating day as well, it's even more important. Why? Because that 10 vibration is knowing that spirit is first and matter is after. Anything that you see in your reality has been manifested through your thoughts, your feelings, and the collective energy, the universal energy, the unseen before the seen. So once you can check your feelings, your thoughts, your imagination, your words, then you can know how to better move in this reality, and how you can manifest what you actually want, not just live haphazardly and let things happen to you. Okay? Oh, I love this lesson right here, because I'm going to get it. Okay? I hope you too. Much love, much bliss and peace, or have a beautiful day. I'm feeling the heat. And the sun is shining right now. I'm about ready to get out of here. Ciao. It is, baby, soul day.